PULCHRA stands for Building Participatory Urban Learning Community Hubs through Research and Activation. It's a big mouthful. It also means beautiful in Latin. And essentially, the PULCHRA project is a cross-European Horizon 2020 project that aimed to encourage and support students to investigate sustainability challenges in the city through open schooling by doing real-life interdisciplinary experiments, engaging sustainability practitioners within their local communities. So this project involved 10 European countries. It's been running for 3 years. We're towards the end of it now. 54 schools took part, 1,081 students, 170 teachers, and 150 stakeholders. And at this stage, what we're seeing in the feedback from teachers and stakeholders is showing that this open schooling approach has allowed students to both place their research in the real local context and to interact with the actors involved in implementing solutions to the sustainability challenges that they're facing within their living areas. And these stakeholders, they really involved both researchers, enterprise, local authorities, parents, groundkeepers, and really the list goes on. So what kind of sustainability challenges are we talking about here? Well, based on the UN SDGs, the project partners across these 10 countries identified 6 key sustainability challenges that students could choose to investigate. And out of the 6 challenges, the most commonly chosen challenge by schools to investigate was city challenge number 3, regenerating urban space to connect people in a healthy environment, with half of all the projects dedicated to investigating this topic. And it really highlights the felt significance of this challenge for young people living in European cities. The second most commonly chosen challenges were mobility patterns that support community development and buildings for the future city. So how did it work in practice? Well, students were asked to form a science team. They should identify some science reporters, develop a research question, a methodology for their investigation, and then engage relevant experts. Could be universities, it could be local county councils or local authorities who are involved in this challenge. And then based on their results, they would plan an action or a communication package that would help to solve this sustainability challenge. And in the end, what we saw was actually that 20% of the participating schools actively involved local authorities to stimulate their interest in the PULCHRA challenges or to share their suggested solutions to the sustainability challenges that they identified. And here we, for example, see a PULCHRA project being presented to the Minister of Transport in Cyprus. In another example, there was an Italian city team that presented quite an encompassing park regeneration plan to their local city council. So through these almost 3 years of the project, we really saw the open schooling approach leading to the development of truly meaningful and innovative actions for the environment. Across countries, there were fantastic examples of student-developed plans for urban ecosystem regeneration, pathways to reduce air pollutants, reusing materials for a circular economy, and brilliant science communication strategies. And what's wonderful about this, if you want to learn more, is that there's a platform that's been developed, one of the outputs of the project. You can find it at PULCHRA schools. And this platform has a lot of material about these different challenges. And you can also find some wonderful inspirational examples from schools on the PULCHRA blog, or follow us at our social media platforms. And that's all from me. Thank you for your time and attention. And I hope to see you guys having a look at the platform over the next few months.
Thank you very much. And I really like 2 things. One is that you're bringing now the research to the students. So the students are going out and doing real life experiments as well. And so the other thing is that I can actually see how you connect to the different projects. So you can maybe go to the Life Terra thing, grab your materials, and then follow your methodology, connect with the society, and really connect everybody.
Yeah, and I think one of the wonderful things we're hearing now in this kind of evaluation phase is that not only the students are getting something out of this, but the researchers and the local authorities that are being involved are actually also learning a lot by engaging with young people. This project really engaged secondary level students, and it's been very enriching, I think, for both parties involved.
that's the thing. We're talking a lot about how the teachers and students benefit from these projects, but it's not only in that direction. It's the researchers and the communities that also improve.
Exactly.
And you're going outside the classroom a lot. I mean, that's the principle there. Did you have any countries or schools that were hesitant at the beginning and then they were convinced by the end?
Absolutely. I suppose, I mean, one of the big challenges we faced was that the COVID pandemic happened during the 2 years of this project. So it was hard to get students outside. Although in the end, almost having to do the projects outside became a benefit, because that in some cases where schools were closed, they would still be able to gather in outdoor spaces. And so in some ways, I think for some of the students, it actually encouraged them to go outside and to meet people and go into different contexts as well, like researching, for example, coastal restoration, right? You could do that on a beach rather than at school. So yeah, I think definitely there are some good examples of that.
That's very nice to hear. It's connected with the thinking outside the box as well, finding solutions, finding ways to do it differently. Thank you very much for joining us today.